Good morning. In our last video, we got all the walls completed. Today, the plan is to get all the walls stood up, get the headers put on, start getting a little sheeting up. We're going to do this a little bit unorthodox. We're going to put the flooring down, which is completely out of the average or out of the norm. I understand that. We have a reason for that. We know it's just going to be a shop, and we know that it's going to get a little wet once in a while, cleaning the floors out, whatever, because it is a workshop and that kind of thing. So any kind of messes or anything like that, we're going to be cleaning that up. So with that being the case, we're going to put the underlayment down, and we're going to put a heating pad, which is a very thin film heating pad. We're going to put that down, and then we're going to put just a linoleum over the top of that. And then from there, we're going to stand the walls up over the flooring. And the purpose for this is to ensure that if we do, or when we do get it wet, cleaning it out or whatever, none of the flooring starts trying to peel up around the edges or anything like that. It'll all be secure underneath the walls, and it will all just remain in place. No curling, never have any issues with it pulling up or anything like that. Additionally, we are putting this heating pad underneath, and so as I lay that, I'll show you what we're doing with that and how it affixes down to the floor and how it'll get wired in. All right, let's get started. Hi, I'm Tracy, and this is Working Man's Revolution. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. We've got all the underlayment down. The wind has been a challenge today. We've also got the heating pad set down as well. I'm check the resistance, and then I'll get the linoleum down. Okay, we got the walls put up today. Floor took us a little longer than I expected, just because of the wind. The wind was howling pretty good. It's howling still pretty good. Nonetheless, got the floor down, walls up. I didn't put any sheeting on because the wind is howling so badly. Put the sheeting on. So this is where we are. We've got the header put on the corners there to brace it up solid. Still got a few braces on the east wall right here. You can see the floor is down. I'll show you why I had to have the floor down as well with that heating element, that heat pad that goes under the floor. I'll show you why I had to have that. And that's about as far as we're getting for tonight. With the fall back like it is, it's getting dark already. It's about 5 o'clock. It's getting dark. And that wind is cold now. So, all right. I'll show you that other little bit, and then call it a night. So the wiring for the heating element had to come up into the wall here. We're going to put a thermostat in the wall right here next to the door. Door goes right there, so the thermostat's going to go right here on the wall on the other side. So that's the reason that had to be done the way it was. And otherwise, that's about as far as we're going for tonight. Good morning. We had a pretty good wind last night, so I'm just out here checking everything out first thing. Walls, everything still seems to be in good condition. Everything looks good. This morning we'll hit it hard while it's still calm. Try to get some sheeting on. Get this thing slapped together. Start moving towards the trusses. So far it looks real good. I'm happy with how it's turning out. So, all right, we'll get back to you later. Good evening. We had a medical call earlier today, which took about an hour and a half out of our day. You can see we got 3 sides done. Got one side, we got everything prepped for it, so it shouldn't take very long in the morning to get those finished. Not sure if you can see the clouds behind us. We're supposed to get a snowstorm this evening. Nonetheless. Good morning. It's a beautiful, crisp, clear morning in northwest Wyoming. Finally, I'm going to get the last of the sheeting up on the exterior of my shed, and then I'm going to cut out the remaining windows and doors. Finally get that done so I can get started on the trusses. Let's get started. pretty good chore putting these up by yourself. A couple of tricks you get figured out. Use your toe and your feet here a little bit to lift it up to where you need it. Get it pretty close. Have some screws already started. Get one in and that'll hold it for you the rest of the way. You can use your toe again, make sure it's up where you need it. Get those put in. Get those fastened in and you're good to go. Now continue on. Held in place with my foot. Put that center one in. Come to the side. Hold it in place. Put that side in. Come to the end. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut out for all the openings, the windows, the rest of the big door on the other side. It's so much easier just to sheet over all of it and then come back with a router and a cutoff bits. I'm not sure if you can see that. It doesn't really have a router shank, but this part here at the very end is a little bit larger than the rest of it. This part will ride along the 2x4 and this will just cut out, make a nice clean cut all the way around the window. This is just so much faster than trying to cut out with a reciprocating saw, a skill saw, or anything like this. Once I get it started, it'll take right off. There's something about it that I've learned because of the rotation of the bit. If I try to go to the right, the bit will wander off of that 2x4. Whereas if I go to the left, the bit will pull me back down to that 2x4, and it'll be much faster and a much cleaner cut, and just have it done in the first cut. So here we go. Pretty dusty, but it gets the job done. Just a quick look at the interior. Now we'll move on to the next phase, on to the trusses. Thanks for watching.